Hello, I'm Gav.
And I'm Dan.
And we're the Slow-Mo guys.
I'm gone for 2 seconds. What has happened here?
What has happened? Hello, I'm Gav.
I'm Dan.
We are the Slow-Mo guys.
Yep.
Today, with Rhett and Link, I realise I'm just waving this Saber.
Give me that. Any bladed things, give them to me.
Okay.
Thanks a bunch for coming to my back garden.
Yeah,
Being on
thanks for having
Slow-Mo
us.
guys.
It is an honor to be here.
We once nicked one of your ideas for a video. We did the corn drill
Oh,
that we saw on your show, and we did it in slow-mo, made a mess of Dan's face.
Yep.
How was it? You like corn?
I do like corn, but we put like ketchup on it, and I don't like corn and ketchup.
I've never
As a
heard of
mix.
that.
No one's ever heard of corn and ketchup.
Was it just,
Right.
it was for the visual
It was
effect?
for the visual
spray.
effect.
Because
it-
butter wouldn't do the same thing.
No.
No, but what it did, it sort of formed this corn paste that like went all up into the roof of his mouth, and he was just like.
Oh, it wasn't nice. Looked good though, so you know, whatever.
Right.
So what we thought we'd try and do today is Saber a champagne bottle open.
Which
Yeah.
is a thing.
Well, this
It is
is
a thing.
this is specifically a champagne saber. I didn't know I thought you just used like knives in that, but
Yeah.
it's actually quite.
It's actually completely. It's not sharp at all.
Oh,
it's
you
like
know
a
what?
dull-
Oh, that's
That
good.
means that Link can actually touch it. He's not
Oh,
allowed
you're
to
allowed
touch.
to touch.
He's not
This
allowed
might
to
be a
touch
first.
sharp things.
Okay.
Link, you can see what it's like to hold a knife.
Yeah, look at that. It's almost a knife.
All right. Now I'm starting to get worried here. Come on now.
That might have been a little out of focus, but I had to do that for emphasis.
What is the occasion they do it? Is
It
it
has
like
to
a
be really swanky, right?
No, I think the occasion is when you don't have a corkscrew.
So you mean I could take that home and be like, "Where's the cork?" Never mind. Just grab
you
that.
You don't use a corkscrew on champagne though.
Yeah, you don't use a corkscrew.
No, yeah,
do
you don't
need
need anything. All you do is
That's true.
unscrew.
You sort of just thumb it away.
Oh, you thumb
Yeah.
it away. You
This
shake it
seems
and thumb it.
Entirely unnecessary.
So it's when you don't
for
have
show.
It's when you don't have a thumb.
I think it's if you don't have thumbs, or if you're sort of on a ship and there's a wedding or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe some sort of.
Well, is part of the process actually breaking the bottle, or is it you supposed to just clip
You're supposed
the
to
cork?
clip the top of the rim where the cork goes in, and it pops it off the end.
Can you just hold it? Actually, you hold this.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay? It's
So-
blunt. I can hold it.
So these bottles have been chilling in some ice, neck down, for about 10 minutes, because it works much better when the glass is cold. And you see, basically, this ridge here where the bottle's been moulded.
Ah,
Oh,
You see that?
yeah.
seam. It's a seam.
Yeah, it's like a seam. If you pass me the Saber, what you want to do is line it up sort of about here on the ogive of the bottle.
Is that a what?
Ogive.
It's a word. I don't think it's used for bottles, but anyway. And then you want to slide it along and keep swinging through, and you're going to aim to hit that little ridge there with the Saber. But we'll see how good you are. Maybe we'll do like a little competition between us. See who's best at it.
Oh,
Yeah.
challenge accepted.
I'm ready.
Who's up first?
Dan, I feel like you should go because you
seem to know.
Yeah, you like read some instructions.
Okay. All right. I'll go first.
It's a bit of a grim day, so we've got the light on, shooting this at 1,000 frames a second in 4K.
Here we go. I'm wearing gloves in case I don't.
That was actually really
It was perfect! And then
Oh.
you shove that into your mouth.
Is that what you do with it? That's not bad, actually.
All right, that's a wrap. See you later.
There we go.
It's not going to get any better
I mean,
than
I've
that.
seen it cleaner than that before.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It's kind of a bit like
Don't
jagged.
put your hands so close
Yeah, that
to
is
it.
sharp now. Okay.
Yeah, like,
no touching
why do
this.
you gotta get so
I
close
was
to
just
things,
doing
man?
that.
No, come on. It's just like, why?
sake.
It's so weird your compulsion to want to hurt yourself.
I'm not. No, I don't want to hurt myself. I just want to gesture over sharp things.
Right. So yeah, I've seen it done before where it's been completely flat, where the rim has basically just cut
Right.
it off nicely. So
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
I think I think we should be like, well, I've done it, so I get at least 5 out of 10, and then the jaggediness of it, you lose marks for.
Yep.
So
So you're coming up with a scoring system.
yeah, I reckon like a 6.
I'm going to give that a 6. Okay, yeah, not definitely higher than 5. 6.7? Okay,
Yeah, I
so
reckon
we're rating ourselves.
Yeah, we're
That's safe.
fine. You rate me. Rate. How did I do? How did I do?
I'd say about a 6.6.
I don't know.
6.6 from Rhett. How do you feel about
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with it. First try.
So you maintain contact with the bottle the whole time?
Well, look at the face. Yeah, you have to maintain contact with the bottle. And then
Oh, that was lovely. Look, it came off just one nice clean chunk.
lovely.
I close my eyes, look.
Your face.
That's my concentration face.
Look, something went backwards.
Did it?
Glass went
Yeah.
backwards.
It's a glass.
No.
Yeah, the most
Over
of the
your
glass
left shoulder.
went back towards you. Look.
So,
That glass-
So safety goggles.
Yeah,
Safety goggles.
I think.
Oh my
I think-
gosh! Did you see that? It went right over your shoulder.
I think safety goggles and maybe 2 gloves.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
out of focus.
Judging
there
by the
now.
focus, that must have been not far.
I gotta find
it's
that.
not a total blur.
Look at my confused
Look,
face.
look at you looking at the end of it like you didn't know it was going to look like that.
My theory is that the glass coming back towards you was an anomaly that just happened on the first one.
I think
I
so.
think we should wear safety goggles
Yeah.
if you have them, but I don't think it's going to happen again because people would be.
Constantly.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
it would just be
worried
happening all the
about
time. Ready?
Yes.
3, 2.
Oh, that was quite a sound.
That one was.
Oh, look at that!
Whoa.
it. I'm annoyed.
Definitely more points for the cleanness, the cleanliness of that.
very
but also,
clean.
the sound deserves more points.
sound
That was
And
a
I
nice-
made contact with the fence.
Yeah, you
Did I not? Mine was drops.
Yeah, it was just
through.
like.
No, that is embarrassing.
All right, I'm awaiting your rating, which hopefully is
I would
higher
actually
than
give you,
6.6.
to be honest, right? The only thing I would say is that if you want it perfectly, it would be around
On
the
the whole thing,
the
right.
whole thing.
Yeah.
But I'd give you like an 8.3.
Woo!
Yeah,
Yeah, I might
absolutely.
get a part-time job at a steak restaurant.
Yeah, 8.4, I reckon. Here you go. Is this your one?
Oh, it kept the cork.
It kept the cork and
part
everything.
of it.
Like it can't even. I think that is actually it. One piece. Clean
That's
as
why it
that.
hit the fence because it stayed. The cork stayed with it.
You totally went on 2, didn't you?
Yeah, you did. You went 1, 2.
There we go. Oh,
One
like,
piece.
like
Nice, look at
butter.
that face.
And even the jet was 1. Yours was like.
Mine came out. Mine. I had a split. What they called it happens when it comes in 2 streams.
Yeah.
So proud as well.
Yeah.
You got pride face.
Nailed it.
Wow, look at that drip. That's a solid drip.
Not that much champagne burst out.
That's you get more points for that as
Yeah.
well because you
Yeah, right. You don't wanna
keep
waste
the-
champagne.
Yeah,
you
minimal-
keep the.
Minimal wastage.
Because when I get the job at the fancy restaurant, it's going to be very expensive champagne.
Yeah, I don't think you can wear gloves and eye mask in that. In the
No.
in the fancy restaurant.
Again, I so far my theory is holding up. That I think that the glass coming back towards you is just an anomaly that happened on the first time.
Well, this would be in with that theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing came back.
So how are you feeling?
How am I feeling? I feel very nervous because I was hoping at this point someone would have really messed it up, but we've had 2 pretty good hits. Thank you.
Okay.
Red circle?
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah! That looks horizontal.
What?
That's a 10.
Did any
What?
champagne come out?
No, you lost
None
no
at
champagne.
all.
Hold on, I gotta find the thing.
That is supreme. I don't even think the edges are sharp.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
You did
It came off. Oh,
What?
You want to bring in the camera? What do you
Yeah, can you hold this for me? I'll just
Yeah.
do a little bit of. Guys, I can't tell you how relieved I am.
Look at your work.
I'm not sure if I'm like.
You've been like reading
Happy-
a Wikipedia or something?
No, I don't even know how to read.
I know I said 10.
You said 10.
initially.
I heard you. We got it on camera.
I believe that there is a possibility that it could be better because it's not completely.
there.
So I'm gonna say 9.9.
Okay.
Okay,
If you look
I-
at that, it's not.
If
it's
we
great.
had a spirit level,
Dan, your theory was that the bottles are getting colder and colder,
Yeah, they're
and
getting
so
colder.
the glass is getting more brittle. So, Link, that sets you up for the opportunity to take home the win with a 10, right?
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
let's watch this back first. then.
okay.
I looked really annoyed. I wasn't.
Here we go. Oh, eyes are definitely closed. Oh,
Just a little,
Few
just like
shards.
so clean.
No champagne, no champagne.
Not even a drop. How did that even happen?
No, you didn't lose any.
None
I
at
lost
all.
a bit of vapor, but I think we'll let
That's
that.
unbelievable.
It's amazing how like the puff overtakes. It goes further than the cork.
Yeah.
That's gonna be very difficult to beat. Almost unbeatable.
Because I haven't been able to hold anything like this for such a long time,
Out of practice, right?
I'm really out of practice here.
There you go, Link.
Okay. Let me get to it. Ooh.
I'm nervous watching you with that thing.
Look at that. I feel like a swashbuckler. Look at that. I mean, if I do this, if I win,
Yeah.
then I get to use knives on Good Mythical Morning
Is that fair?
again.
If you beat a 10, if you beat a 9.9 and get a 10.
If I match it, yeah.
Okay, if you get a 10, I'll let you
Yeah.
use sharp things on Good Mythical Morning.
I think that's a deal.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give him a 10, don't worry.
Here we go.
All right, hold on. I gotta save that. I gotta save that.
I didn't want to push too hard because it said be gentle.
again.
I don't know if that counts.
That doesn't count.
Why is that like a practice swing and golf or
Yeah.
something? When he misses the ball, he's like, yeah, right, now I'm ready.
You know, because of this camera and the frame rate, I took like 4,000 pictures of that.
Of nothing. Of nothing happening.
So you messed up for a long time.
I'm going ham. All right. 3, 2. What have you done to this bottle? Is it? Did you...
Third time's a charm.
Further back.
Now I'm thinking about my own children watching. They're disappointed in dad.
I mean, I could just cut out the failed attempts,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why are you shaking your head? No. I can cut out the failed attempts. This is my first attempt. Gavin,
Yes, that's correct.
this is my first attempt.
Yeah.
Are you nervous? Oh, this is your first try.
Look at the determination in the face. It's getting more each time.
What do you mean each time?
I mean, the first. His face. I feel like we couldn't plan this. Like.
Okay. This is for real. 3, 2. I did it! I did it!
Put the knife down.
Put it down. Put the knife hold on. It might be. Oh.
Look at that.
Very good.
On my first attempt, I have completely.
Ooh, that is.
That's pretty
well,
good, right?
Here's the thing.
There's a little.
You've lost a
You've
fair
lost
amount of,
more
champagne.
The
Yeah.
top is, I would say, it is equivalent.
I think it was better than our two, actually.
Definitely.
But not as good as Gav's.
So it's. I mean, you got to score it.
Well, okay, so that was what, your third attempt?
I don't recall.
No?
I think I lost count.
Forget about the other attempts. For that attempt alone, I'd give you 9.4.
Is there any sort of handicap because it is Link and not?
Right. I haven't touched any
Right.
Saber-like device
Well,
in
technically,
years.
we need to remove 2 whole points, so the maximum ceiling would be 8 because it's your third attempt, right?
Okay.
But because you haven't touched knives in so long, you get an extra 2-point ceiling.
back to 9.
You're back to
9.4.
9.4.
I say that's fair.
So that means that Gavin, you had the Gavin had overall the best. But I think that if you do all the math, I think Team Rhett and Link might have walked out of here with a victory.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, are we adding those scores together? We are.
Yeah, I think you won actually.
Gotta do it.
Because mine was definitely the worst one.
But it was the first. It was the least cold bottle.
It's true.
Well done, guys.
Thank you, Gavin.
Thanks for coming here and wiping the floor with us.
I've got
Can
a
I,
drink
can
on
I
that
watch
now.
my attempt back?
You can, yes. You know what? Actually, I deleted it. It's it didn't go. It didn't
Okay.
Oh, I have to do it again.
So here we have a little bit of Dan.
Pretty pathetic.
That's
Hey.
Rhett. That's mine.
Yeah.
We look like
Yeah.
twins.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And that little bit right there is a compromise, but
You can put it right back on the bottle, and no one would ever know it was broken.
I was mostly concentrating on the face I was making for my first attempt. I think that was.
Oh, that's the excuse you're going for? I like it.
No, I really was focusing on. I was like, I want to look chill
You
about
want
it.
to look badass about it.
Oh,
Oh.
My face didn't even.
yeah, your face didn't change.
We've
Oh, we're having a good time back there.
Look at the shape.
I've never seen slow motion shame before.
We've captured
That's
a raw
amazing.
emotion.
Yeah, yeah.
That's shame and embarrassment
That
right there.
in the dictionary should be next to damn it. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank you
watch-
guys for capturing that.
You were
You can
concentrating much
see
more
the
there.
extra determination.
And
Yeah.
there's a lot of champagne. Very cool though.
Quite a lot of champagne, but it made it look good.
And you got all this coming towards camera, sort of
Wow.
going all soft. Love it.
That-
Get that.
Pretty nice.
Actually, it looks really nice. Your one didn't have any champagne, but it was kind of like.
Yeah.
I think actually at a party you would want to do that.
Yeah, mine has
You
what
know,
I
you
like
want
to.
a little.
That would get people cheering.
I like to call that the constellation effect.
You really pushed hard down.
You see the angle on your sword as
Yeah.
it's about to hit the cap? Like, if you pause it right when it's about to hit the cap, he is almost in a 90-degree
Yeah.
angle.
And then look where the sword went. For us, the sword went outwards, right?
Yeah,
For
mine
you,
went down.
it went completely down. You were really putting
Yeah,
the
you
pressure
cut
on it.
through your flow. Well, how do you feel that your celebration face was? You think it was a good one? because we're about to see it.
Yeah.
You kind of just
You're right.
got angrier.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it right there.
Champion.
Vindication.
Now, I've seen a lot of videos online, a lot of fail videos, where they just straight up explode. And I was
Right.
honestly hoping that one of us would do that today. So maybe we can sort of skew the results in our favour a little bit.
What?
Yeah.
Just do it wrong?
Do it deliberately wrong.
Okay. Well,
So-
seeing as I did the worst, should I
Yeah.
try and do that?
Yeah.
If I pull this off, do I win?
Well, it's up for debate.
If you do something remarkably awesome, then I think we'll give you guys the victory.
All right, I'm up for that. Frame up. Tell me when you're ready.
Ready?
Oh, he did the cork! Oh my god! Oh my god! He just hit the cork! Oh my god!
First of
That's a parlor trick.
first of all, you get the victory.
Oh my god!
That's like,
Wow.
that's unbelievable.
What?
Like, technically, that's the way that you should do it.
Is that what you were trying to do?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. When I had that big wind up.
Oh my
gosh. Yeah, you've just given me the saber and ran away. And I take a real wind up here, so I'm trying to smash the glass.
You just go for it.
Yeah, I mean, it was just.
You're just like in.
And look at the angle. I mean, there's.
I took an absolute like golf swing at it as well.
Look at that left hand.
All the way back
so
here.
steady.
4.
And you come, oh, you move it back just a teeny bit.
That is straight cork. Look at that.
Could you do that again?
I don't think so. I actually don't think
All right,
I could
let's
ever
see
do that
where
again.
on the cork that hit.
I mean, it caught. I mean,
Look at it.
it solid. It didn't just skim it. I mean, it was a solid cork
it was
hit.
Pump.
like a
I just.
like a micrometer north or south, and that wouldn't have happened.
That
Yeah.
was nothing but net.
Nothing. That was swish.
Oh.
I mean, that's it, man. That's what everybody
I was like
wants.
confused. Look at my computer. I was like, what? And then Rhett's like running towards me, like, oh my god.
I'm chariots of fire to get out there. And,
Look at that sprint. There's so much emotion in this video. There's so much.
It's just. I mean, we just witnessed history.
You know what this calls for? Celebration!
Yeah, we got one bottle
You
left.
want to just do a better job at trashing it?
I'll try and trash it this time.
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh, yeah!
That went all kinds of backwards.
Goodness me.
That's how it's. I mean, even still, a much cleaner break than I've seen.
I would still drink out of that. Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Below it.
Oh, look at that. Look at this piece coming towards Gav.
Oh, is that the piece that hit you?
my ankle, yeah.
That's,
Conk.
that's this piece right here.
Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how not to saber.
But I do think we have to recalibrate the score because with the magic that you pulled, with that.
Well, how can
Clean corkage.
How can we have a 9.9 and then me only get 0.1 better than that with the cork, right?
I mean, I think we got to adjust the
Do
scale.
I get 11?
I'll give you an 11, man. That was
Maybe it's just
amazing.
a tie.
A
Maybe
tie.
It's just a draw.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
settle
you
for
know
that.
what? Yeah.
And then we'll all be happy. We'll walk away feeling very medium about the whole
we can,
experience.
we can still be
Feel
friends.
alright about this. Yeah.
Okay. Let's call it a draw. Call it a day.
All right.
Okay.
Well, guys, I think we've all done some bloody good work there.
Yeah, we did.
Cheers all
Okay,
round.
cool.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for having
Okay.
us.
Thanks
Yes.
for coming and being on our channel. We've done a video with you, haven't we?
Yeah. Slow-mo burgers.
And thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully
Yeah.
you enjoyed it. It was an absolute roller coaster of emotions.
Don't try this at home. Do you have to say that?
No, I don't think we have to, but we probably should.
Yeah, don't try it.
Don't try at home.
Don't try.
But
it
what
at
if I said, try this at home?
home. Yeah. Well, I think it's 3 out of 4 said don't. So
Yeah, it's outnumbered.
vote.
Yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
be the one who gets sued.
We got a lovely, we got a lovely tie at the end of that. No winners, no losers. Subscribe to us. Subscribe to these guys. The buttons are all on the screen.
That's right. You can do it. You can do both.
Pour one out for the homies.
That's a waste.
Mama Pacha.
No, let's not. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, gonna kill those weeds.
Don't.